Hi YouTube and welcome back to my Let's Play Minecraft on Mondays. So as you can see here, since the last episode, I have reskinned my character. It's now female, so she's got kind of long purple hair and a pink hoodie and blue jeans on. And here you can see I'm putting back her leather armor. And you'll also notice that the overall interface looks different. I am now have the Sphax PureBDCraft texture pack installed as well, and going forward this series is going to look like this. I've decided I really like this texture pack and I really want to be playing with it. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the changes and the gender bending on my character. So here I am. One of the things I did last time was do a lot of exploring in my caves and things. And now I basically had to come back here anyway and get some more materials and craft some more items so that I can go back and mine some of the areas that I had seen last time, where there were some minerals and things, some coal and some iron and such, and you know, hopefully I can perhaps even find some of the redstone ore and the diamonds. You know, I'm still looking for diamonds, haven't found diamonds yet. So hopefully I can find some of the higher end materials with a nice mining expedition today. Just as you can see here, I'm just kind of prepping myself, making sure I have enough torches, pickaxes, swords, and of course ladders and things as well, so that as I start mining lower and lower, that I can get myself out as well. Alright, I think this looks like I'm pretty much done with all of that. So I think basically here we go. Close the door behind me. I always like looking at, oh, look at that, there's an Enderman. Now that I'm playing in normal mode, seeing a lot more of the monsters and things, and there happens to be an Enderman right outside my house. Oh well. We'll just leave him wandering around out there. We're just gonna go down into the caves instead, because that's the plan. But you notice I have the sword out right now because I may run into monsters and things before I get into mining, and so I need to make sure I can defend myself. I think within an episode or two, I think one of the things I definitely need to do is maybe craft myself some chainmail or something. Oh yeah, and here I decided to clear out these blocks so that I can kind of walk through here rather than having to jump up and back down again. And look at that, there's another Enderman and a skeleton that I need to kill. Oh, and a spider. All sorts of bad things all at the same time. So let's get that guy. And I'm trying to be careful because I was reading about how if you don't attack the Enderman, they won't attack you, but you have to be careful not to look at them the wrong way, otherwise they'll attack you as well. So I was trying to be really careful over here in terms of how I was going to kind of react to him, and hopefully he wasn't going to react to me too badly. So he seems to be kind of leaving me alone, so I'm just going to kind of walk past him and kind of go back down to where I was last time. There's plenty of other areas to explore up above, different paths in the caves and things, but there were lots of things, materials and such, that I wanted to gather in this area here, and some other areas I wanted to explore. So I'm going to start back in this area first and then kind of go forward. Alrighty. And you can see here, you know, I can find my way because of all the torches I kind of left. And there's the crafting table I'd left myself here. And if you recall from previous episodes, I put this ladder here and kind of built that bridge to go across to make it easier to go down. over to where this lava is over here. So as you can see here, kind of easy to come down. And if you recall, I think it was the last episode I was messing around with this lava and nearly killed myself with it. But I decided this time it's like, alright, enough messing around. I'm just going to put in some blocks so that I can kind of walk past it without burning myself. Because I decided the first thing I wanted to do is kind of start mining out this area back here. And just kind of seeing what is underneath this section. I kind of already know in the back of the crevice of this or the crevice that I happen to be in, or the cave or cavern I happen to be in. I know there's a lot of iron and coal back there, but decided I wanted to go through here first and start just kind of digging down and seeing if I can't hit bedrock, perhaps. And yep, I was expecting that pickaxe to kind of die on me. And yep, here's more iron again already. This particular cave system is very, very rich in ore, so I certainly don't have to worry about running out of ore anytime soon. And there, I just kind of skipped ahead a little bit because I I was digging down for quite a long time, and I thought that was getting a little boring, and I wanted to keep this video from going over 15 minutes. Or too much over 15 minutes anyway. Alright, so here I have the first redstone ore. I'm kind of digging out. I'll be doing something with that later at some point. I think one of the first things I want to do with it is probably build a compass. Because I think I definitely at some point want to go explore the world outside, find an area where I can maybe tame some wolves and things, and I'm going to need, I actually want to make 2 compasses. I want to make one compass just to use as a compass, and then I also want to make a map. And in fact, I may make multiple maps. We'll see. Yep, and here we have more coal. And I don't know what you guys think about this particular texture pack, but I think this is an absolutely gorgeous texture pack. I have it at the 512 by 512 resolution, so I got the really high res one. I thankfully have a decent enough graphics card to support using it. So here I'm just kind of digging myself into a hole and trying to get at all this ore. Just so much ore and things. But I'm getting pretty deep now, so I'm thinking that pretty soon I should be hitting bedrock. Since I mean that cavern I started off in was already pretty deep to begin with. So I'm gonna just keep digging my way through here and going in all sorts of directions. I just kind of like whatever direction the ore takes me in, I just kind of keep going in that direction. Figure, hey, why not? And I'm like, okay, I don't know quite how I'm going to get back up there again, but we'll figure that out later. Oh, and if anyone's interested in this particular texture pack that I have, if you look at my description below in the video, I have attribution for this and a link to where you can actually download it for yourself and use it in your Minecraft. And you know, if you don't know how to install texture packs, leave me a comment and I'll certainly I can leave you some tips on how to do that. And here we finally did hit bedrock, which I think was kind of cool. It's like, yay, finally I got to the bedrock. Which I know is indestructible. You can't dig through bedrock no matter what material of axe you have. So here I am trying to dig my way back up away from the bedrock as well. So that's kind of exciting. Kind of gotten to the lowest level of this cave system. So that kind of gives me kind of a baseline for how low in the caves I am. Alrighty, and I think here I decided, you know what, I don't want to keep, I kind of have this kind of pyramidal up the steps, down the steps kind of thing going on here, and I think at some point I kind of dig myself through that. So I can, and it looks like here I'm kind of trying to dig my way up, since I'm now at the lowest level. And yeah, here you can see it's like, well, you know, I'm going up, but here I've got these kind of up and down stairs. I'm like, I'm gonna just dig right past it, make a nice level floor, and bam, there's my diamonds. And I was like, yes, finally diamonds. And yeah, look at that. I mean, you know, obviously I'm still hitting bedrock, but you know, decent diamond vein. I mean, you know, 6 blocks with diamonds. That's not bad. So this is a really great cave system here. Well, I am using the Mojang plugin. I forget if it's I forget what it's called off the top of my head. No, the seed, the Mojang seed. So I believe that one happens to give you more ore and stuff in caves anyway. So I think that's probably why I'm seeing, you know, such rich veins of various ores, including the diamond. But yes, I'm like, okay, do I go back up that way, or how do I get back up here? But I ultimately end up deciding to just kind of start digging my way up and hoping that I'm aligned properly so that I can find that cavern again where I started off at in the first place. So we're just gonna keep digging. And if we're lucky, we can find our way back up to an area that we recognize. Or a different, or yet another part of the cave system, which could also be interesting. Yep, and there goes that axe. So, yep, I'm getting close to running out of axes again because I'm digging a lot. And those of you who are more experienced Minecrafters might know this, but I'm wondering if the diamond happens to wear out the pickaxe faster than normal. So, but since I now have diamond, I now can make a diamond pickaxe and gather obsidian as well. So that's going to be kind of cool. Kind of one of the things I wanted to do. When here I decided to just kind of take a turn in my cave and just kind of start digging in this direction instead. I don't know why I decided to do that, I just did. I was like, you know, I'm tired of going in this direction, I'm going in a different direction. So, and I also skipped ahead a little bit because I again was digging for quite a long time. Just as like I was digging down, I was digging for quite a long time, and I kind of cut out some of that footage. And here I'm kind of cut out some of the footage of me digging my way up as well, because, you know, as fun as it is to watch people digging out blocks, you know, if all I did for 15 minutes of video was just digging out the, you know, the same blocks for forever and ever, it would get kind of boring. But here you can see that I have finally broken through into the cave system that I had started off in the first place. There's the lava flow that we saw earlier, and I'm a little bit up on a ledge here, and I can kind of use my my gathered cobblestone to kind of create a path all the way back to where my crafting table is and things, and that's going to be good because I can use a new pickaxe and that kind of thing. So here, one of the things I've got to do is I've got to kind of dig my way around this waterfall, and so I'm kind of digging my way through to get past this waterfall. And of course the waterfall's expanding as I'm digging through it, so I'm like, okay, I've got to dig even further into the back of the wall here. But I'm hoping to kind of create a path behind the the waterfall, even though it keeps thwarting me in every turn. It's like, ah, darn. I have to dig even further back. But at least this way I can kind of create a nice little path around the waterfall without having to kind of build a bridge around the outside of it instead. For some reason I feel this is a safer path to go. For some reason I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to cut up stone with cobblestone. I'm like, wait a minute, what? That was kind of silly of me. Yeah, that waterfall just keeps expanding on me. But there we go. I think now we finally got to a place where we can just walk past it. Yep. There we go. Nice little path there, and I'm kind of getting rid of that pillar. And I was hoping the waterfall wouldn't follow me there. And then here behind the waterfall I decided to kind of dig out a little room that I may use in the future. I could possibly put a bed in here so that I can just kind of respawn here if I die rather than way up at the house. I could potentially use it for storage and stuff too, and I'll probably dig that room out even further in the future. But for the time being, we're just going to leave it as it is. And kind of coming back up here to do a bit of crafting, since as you notice, I'm down to my last axe, and it's getting kind of low already with all the digging I'm doing. So I'm like, alright, I need to make some sticks, and then I can make some more pickaxes, because I'm certainly not done exploring in this cave system yet. Yeah, so I kind of put that away. And I'm guessing at some point I'm going to need to build some storage boxes over here too, so that I can put things in storage. And I probably should have done that before this, but be that as it may, I will continue this next week. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, bye-bye.